Robert Heffernan, EndoTech, exclusively for the Pareto network, Pareto token holders. This is Blockchain Vitals times 2, or the second time through. Horrible audio delay. I said, you know what? Let's erase that and do this again. This is a weekly show today, talking weekly fractals on a few of the cryptos, and just a letter of warning that to consume Blockchain Vitals going forward here after tomorrow, you're going to need to own tokens. And this segment will stream live at the EndoTech.io website. All right? Listen, you know what we do every day? We do the rounds. Doing the rounds is a little segment. I get to, I guess the word would be vamp on things that I'm looking at, stuff that I'm seeing, what's caught my eye in cryptosphere, and let's get right to it. You don't need to see me. Look at him. Warren Buffett says buying Bitcoin is gambling, not investing. Whew. I got to tell you, my blood boiled when I first saw this, and I said, you know what, you better just slow down before you start talking about this. All right, you might say something that could get you in trouble. Anyway, the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett, says buying Bitcoin is gambling. You know what? You can't argue with Warren Buffett's returns for sure, right? Hard to argue with that. But let's just take a look about investing, you know, for the people of Omaha's sake, something that you want to invest in. Let's say you want to invest with Warren Buffett because they're hardworking people in Omaha, and they understand value, and they understand that Warren knows what he's talking about. But to invest in Berkshire Hathaway Class A stock cost you $295,900. Let's just call it $300 grand for one share. All right, I don't often call myself intelligent, but let's do a little math. Omaha, the great people there, seeing a little population growth, and you see even average median income has grown from $51,407 to $52,672. So that family making $52G a year. Let's do a little math. If they want to invest in Berkshire Hathaway, talking about maybe somewhere around 6 years, you know, loosely, to save the money. If you were able to hold every single thing that you made, you know, if it costs you nothing to live and you just worked, 6 years from now, you can buy a share of Berkshire Hathaway and invest, you know, do some investing. And the thing that really just gets my goat on this whole deal is this whole malarkey. Why buying Bitcoin isn't really investing, you know, and he wants to tell you that if you buy a farm or an apartment house or interest in a business, you know, it's perfectly satisfactory investment. You look to invest and for you to deliver you a return. And that if you buy something like Bitcoin or some other cryptocurrency, you don't really have anything that has produced anything. Let's say that one more time. You don't really have anything that has produced anything. You don't have anything that has produced anything. You're just hoping on the next guy pays you more. Is he for real? Is he for real that the blockchain is something that hasn't produced anything for anybody? You're just looking for the next guy to pay you more, kind of like investing in stocks that don't pay dividends. But that's an investment. Anyway, I mean, I had to calm down. I'm actually glad that the audio was so bad that this is take 2 of this, because that's so ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. You know, how about this? How about a blockchain, kind of like the dollar tether, the blockchain tether of Berkshire Hathaway, so we could all sell him short because he's so short-sighted on what's coming down the pipe as far as blockchain is considered. You know, and those are just my thoughts. You know, we better take the vitals. Let's do that. Let's take the vitals. Taking the vitals, a little segment we do every day to talk about the relative health or sickness of any particular blockchain asset that you may or may not be investing in. According to Warren Buffett, it just might be a gamble. All right, let's talk about Bitcoin right now, trading 93.64. 93.64, just into that value range. You know, when I did this, the first take, it was above the value range. Small value range here, though, 98 to 91.79. Could easily see that fill out. More important level there is 92.15, that up momentum level on the daily. Definitely want to see it stay above there today. And talking on the weekly fractal now for Bitcoin, 88.29 is the weekly average, 99.70 weekly up momentum. So right now we're in up momentum on the daily. I actually wouldn't have any problem. I'm long Bitcoin right now, by the way. Wouldn't have any problem seeing it take out that up momentum level and run down and test the weekly average at 88.29. I just really like to see it react positively off that and then close back into up momentum. A little bit smaller range going on here, but definitely want to see it hold up momentum going forward and go test out this weekly momentum level at 99.70. Ethereum, let's talk Ethereum just briefly. Trading 684.95. 684.95. It's within its value range, 690 to 640. 665, key level for me today. That up momentum level on the daily, 665. Ethereum on the weekly, 653, the weekly average. So that comes in pretty nicely with the up mo level there at 665. If we can maintain this momentum in Ethereum, it should go test 816. That's weekly up mo, 816. Room to 1141. I didn't say before, room on Bitcoin above on the weekly out to 12,253 for you non-investing sorts that want to gamble on Bitcoin. All right. The other one I want to talk about was EOS, and the problem with these new cryptos and price discovery around something that's new to the market. All right. I like going 4-hour, daily, weekly on my fractal basis, work out or back, whatever. And actually, whatever is the correct thing, because when you're right into it, you're looking at shorter time frames. You know, when you're building a methodology, I think you should start from further out and come down in. Anyway, with EOS, you know, I can't run a monthly on it. It hadn't been around trading on a monthly basis long enough for me to have data. So right now, EOS 2350 is the weekly collar. All right, let's do a little, hold on a second. Let's talk real numbers. All right, trading 1958 last EOS, right? Upmo on the daily is at 1790. Upmo on the weekly, 1402. And again, 2350 is that weekly collar. They already went there this week. So especially when these things, 2302 was the high. Another 40 cents of room, but it had a $12 range this week. So sometimes when I'm looking at these young assets like this with EOS, I kind of just do some basic math. So they had a $12 range, explosive up week. They have a 50% retracement on the week from 23. That gets you to 17. Then if they have the same range as they had last week, this week, you know, $12 from 17 up to 29 bucks. Sometimes you got to think out of the box when you don't have the data set to do anything else with it. All right, so that's what I'm thinking about in EOS. Maybe room to 29 bucks today. This week. I don't really see it getting further than that, but who knows? Anything can happen in these cryptos. All right, you guys have a great week. We will see you tomorrow for the last free broadcast of Blockchain Vitals. After that, you're going to need Pareto tokens in order to view the content at EndoTech.io. Have a great day.